Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Nedwick and I make healthy lifestyle videos that include new recipes, some fashion content, some beauty content, a look into my crazy life, and I am documenting my journey on compounded Tirzepatide. So if you see a little orange tail around here, we have my kitty cat. Now, if you watched my previous video, you know that Kylie is almost 15 years old and she went to the vet and she is in kidney failure or beginning kidney failure and also has hyperthyroidism. But they gave me some medication. I went to the vet actually a week ago today is Monday, and she does seem to be finally responding. Now, she also had a really bad urinary tract infection at the time, so they gave her a shot of antibiotic, and that did the trick. So she's doing better, and I'm going to start taking her once a week to the vets to get subcutaneous fluid injections, and that is going to cost about $55 a pop. She's now on special food for kidney care, and that's supposed to help her. And of course, you know, last Monday I walked out of that vet's with over $1,000 in vet bills, so that's always fun. And it was the same day that I got scammed on a link from a Facebook group where I was attempting to buy compounded Tirzepatide. And if you want to know more about that, I will link that video up here. But needless to say, I got scammed out of about $375. Watch that and you won't make the same mistakes. So, like I said, today is Monday and I am home for lunch. And what I am going to have is a container of chicken salad. Now, this is from Walmart. In my last Walmart grocery haul, they ended up throwing this in there and I didn't order it. Now, the last few Walmart hauls, they have forgotten stuff out of my order. They have smashed my bread and buns. So I am going to keep it and I'm going to try it. Now, let me see. So each little container, and you can see, has 210 calories. It has 11 grams of protein and 7 Weight Watcher points. And I am going to use these little carb counter tortillas. I'm going to use 2 of them. They're pretty small. They are 25 calories a piece. Each has 7 grams of fiber. And I have had the side effect of constipation here and there, and the fiber does help. So I'll probably warm these up in the microwave for a few seconds and then make my chicken salad little wraps and call it lunch. So I'm gonna try to film kind of a what I eat in a day. Now, I was running late this morning for work, as I usually am, so I didn't film what I had this morning. So I have a Nespresso machine, and as a matter of fact, I used my last Nespresso pod. I like the Starbucks Veranda Blend coffee, and I mix it with a little bit of sugar-free creamer, less than a point's worth, 0 points, and these collagen peptides. Now, these have 18 grams of protein. However, because they're collagen peptides, they are not complete protein. So they don't actually count towards your daily requirement of protein. But they have 20 grams of collagen, and that helps support healthy hair, skin, and nails and joints. And what I like about this particular brand is they also have a slew of essential amino acids, which if you've followed me for some time, you know that essential amino acids, or EAAs, help with retaining your muscle mass and muscle recovery after exercise. So that's what I had this morning. I use 1 scoop. It has 70 calories and 1 Weight Watcher point. So for my breakfast, I made this My Protein Clear Whey Isolate in the Mike and Ike sour watermelon flavor. Now, I did introduce you guys to this in my video where I shared with you some of my favorite GLP-1 products. I do want to follow up a little bit on this because I found the best way, at least for me, to make it. 1 scoop is 90 calories, 20 grams of protein, and 1 Weight Watcher point. But what I do is I use this container, and I want to say, I don't know how many, I think this is 25 ounces. I run some hot tap water and I fill it up to about here. Then I add my scoop of powder and I shake it really hard. And the water is hot. And that seems to make it dissolve and you don't get that chalky taste. So then I go over and I fill it up with ice and then some remaining filtered water from my refrigerator. Shake it up, and I sipped on that this morning, and I actually, surprisingly, really like this. It's become one of my favorite things. I'm not a huge breakfast person, so I like being able to sip this. I'm usually thirsty in the morning, and this hits the spot. It's like, I don't know, I mean, it's like a tasty beverage. So anyway, so that's what I've had. So far I've had 2 Weight Watcher points. So I will be adding 7 points for the chicken salad and 2 points for 2 tortillas. So that brings us up to 11 points. So I am gonna sign off here and make that. I'll show you a little clip of how cute they turn out. But tonight, my friend Gina, and if you follow my channel, you know my best friend is Gina. I'll link a video where I introduce her to you guys, and we are going to color our hair. So if you do follow me, you know that my profession is an attorney. I'm a prosecutor in the city that I live in, but I'm also kind of an amateur hairstylist. I color mine and Gina's roots. We share a bottle. We use L'Oreal Preference. I actually also cut my own hair and make my own hair extensions, which if you are interested in seeing how I do that, make my own hair extensions, shoot a comment down below and I will maybe do a video about that. But anyway, so she's gonna come over and I am making her dinner. And what I'm going to make is beef stroganoff. So she doesn't like mushrooms, and actually the recipe doesn't call for mushrooms, but so I'm not gonna put it in there. But so I will show you when I get home from work how I'm going to make the beef stroganoff. And also this evening, I am expecting a fairly large Walmart grocery haul, and I will share that with you as well. I have a couple upcoming recipes that I want to do. So when I'm going through my grocery haul, I will show you the items and I will tell you what I plan on doing with them. So you will get some good meal ideas. All right, I'm gonna make my chicken salad and head back to work. I will see you when I get home.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream. So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality.
Well, I made it home from work, and Surprise, surprise, my Walmart grocery delivery was on time this time. I don't know if you guys recall, but the last time it was supposed to arrive between 5 and 7, and I did not get it until 9 p.m. And they had smashed my bread and missed some items. So I haven't had great luck, but I am a Walmart Plus member, and it saves so much time. All of you guys out there who work full time and, try to take care of your house, your pets, your kids, it all adds up. And if I can save myself an hour shopping in Walmart, then that's a good thing. So this time they did not miss anything, although I'm mad at myself. I thought I had ordered ground beef, but I did not. So anyway, let me just dive right in and show you what I got. So I have become a really big fan of this milk, this Fairlife fat-free ultra filtered milk. Number one, it's lactose free, and Mike, my boyfriend, is lactose intolerant. Plus, it has 80 calories for a cup and 13 grams of protein. I believe 1 cup is 1 Weight Watcher point. I might be wrong about that. If I am, I will correct that. But the best thing about this, in my opinion, besides the high protein count, is it always has super long expiration dates. I don't know about you guys, but milk tends to go bad around here, and I end up throwing it out. So this best buy date is January 30th of 25. So that is going to last for a long time. And I use it in different recipes. I'm going to be using it tonight in my beef stroganoff. I like it for my Ninja Creamy recipes. So anyway, I got that. Then I picked up a couple 4-packs of Chunk Light tuna. Now, I do like tuna, and it can be a nice, easy lunch. I'll mix a can with some light mayo, and then I will slice up a cucumber. I got a cucumber, and have that for lunch. And that's a high protein, high fiber lunch that I enjoy. But the reason why I really got it is for my little orange kitty, Kylie. Now, she's on a couple different medications. She's on a pill for her hyperthyroidism that I give her twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. And I just mix that with a little bit of soft cat food, which I have to buy now from Chewy. I buy the Kidney Care, and she seems to like it just fine. But she also takes a liquid. She has to have 2 milliliters of, hang on. She has to have 2 milliliters of aluminum hydroxide. I think that's for the kidneys. I'm not 100% sure. But they gave me droppers, and there is no way I'm fighting with her to squirt that in her mouth. So what I've been doing is mixing it with a little bit of the water from the can of tuna, because they've always liked that. My cats, we call it tuna juice, and when they hear me opening the can opener, they come running, no matter what it is, because they think it's going to be tuna. So I have been using the juice, and sometimes I throw away the tuna. I know that's super wasteful, but it's better than fighting with her. I grabbed more Breakstone's cottage cheese. These have 100 calories per serving, 12 grams of protein, and they're 3 Weight Watcher points, which on Weight Watchers, you can have fat-free cottage cheese for 0 points, but I like the convenience of being able to grab these and take them to work, and I seem to always be able to eat cottage cheese. And if I'm needing some protein or I'm just not hungry, then I can always manage to have one of these. All right, so I got a bag of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I've got a couple recipes I want to try. And Even though chicken breast is 0 points on Weight Watchers, sometimes chicken thighs just bring a richer flavor, in my opinion. So I got those, and then I also got more chicken breasts. And what I do is I cut these into serving sizes and then individually wrap it and freeze it. I picked up a can of black beans. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I will figure it out. All right, moving on to vegetables. I got some more baby carrots. I am going to make more of my homemade hummus. That turned out so good. And if you're interested in that recipe, I will link that up here. But I like to dip my hummus in baby carrots. And I think I'm gonna take it to work because everybody loved it there. And I picked up some sliced mushrooms. That is part of a recipe I'm gonna tell you about in a minute. And a head of lettuce, some celery, some grape tomatoes, some colored peppers, some frozen chopped green peppers. Now, I saw these and I thought, wow, that's awesome. I can keep them in the freezer and they won't go bad. And I got some more Hunt's garlic and herb pasta sauce. It is 35 calories for half a cup and 1 point on Weight Watchers. And I bought some wholly avocado, smashed avocado minis. Now, I like fresh avocado, but I don't seem to have great luck with picking it out. So these are nice because they're always perfect. They last for quite a while. They have 130 calories for 1 mini cup and 3 Weight Watcher points. And I picked up some bananas and some lemons for future recipes, including my hummus recipe. I picked up a thing of cream cheese and another thing of butter. We're gonna move on to miscellaneous. Now, I picked up this puff pastry dough, and what I'm going to make, and I'm not sure when, maybe next week, is mini beef Wellingtons. And I saw a recipe on Facebook that I want to try. So this makes 6 servings, and each serving has 230 calories and 9 Weight Watcher points. Now, I'm not sure what my recipe calls for. I don't know if I'll be dividing it into sixths or smaller, but we'll save that. And I'll definitely do a video when I make the beef Wellington, because I had that on my birthday dinner. I don't know if you guys recall that video. Mike's friend Bill had a boat. At that point in time, I was right in the middle of my breast cancer scare. I was certain that my breast cancer was back, and they surprised me, and we went on the boat to a restaurant in Vermilion, Ohio, which is right on Lake Erie, called Chez Francois, and I had beef Wellington for the first time. So I am anxious to try it. And I have some thick steaks that I got from Wild Fork. So that's what I'll probably use for the beef Wellington recipe. But that calls for mushrooms as well. And it also calls for dry sherry, which I don't have, but I will pick up. All right. I picked up 2 of these little frozen dinners. They are Michelina's Salisbury steak. They have 6 points, 200 calories, and 9 grams of protein. So I thought, when I come home for lunch sometimes, this would be like the perfect size. So I got 2 of those. I picked up some of these Triscuit Thin Crisps. I'm gonna take them to work when I make my hummus. And it is 130 calories per serving. Each serving is about 15 crackers and 3 Weight Watcher points. And I like the thinness of these. They're very tasty and very crunchy. And I picked up some gnocchi. I love gnocchi. In one of my earlier videos, I did a shrimp pesto gnocchi, which was absolutely delicious. And I picked up some egg roll wrappers. Now, I saw on Pinterest a Philly steak egg roll recipe, and I want to try that. So I got that. And then I got these egg, sausage, and cheese burritos, mostly for Mike, because, you know, first thing in the morning on the weekends, I usually am drinking my collagen peptide coffee, and like I said, I'm not a big, huge breakfast person, and this is something that Mike can have himself. And it has 290 calories for one burrito, 10 Weight Watcher points, and 10 grams of protein. And you can make it either in the microwave or the oven. I'm thinking I might experiment and try it in the air fryer. Maybe partially cook it in the microwave and then put it in the air fryer. That's what I'm gonna try when I make it for Mike. And I picked up some light coconut milk, and I got this specifically for my peanut butter ninja creamy recipe. I did that in a previous video, and oh my gosh, it was the best ice cream. It's absolutely Mike's favorite, and so I want to make it again. So that's what that's for. I also got some salsa for the breakfast burritos and other Mexican fare that I make. I got a bottle of hoisin sauce because I am going to make a Mongolian beef and noodles recipe. I picked up some some Thai style sweet chili sauce. I have a couple recipes that call for that. Some 98% fat-free cream of chicken soup. I picked up some chopped pecans for my banana bread that I make. And I picked up some zero sugar cranberry, and that has 5 calories per serving. Mike really likes this, and I like it too. And I bought myself another candle. This lavender chamomile is very soothing. So anyway, I'm gonna put all of this away, and then when I come back, I am going to touch base a little bit on how my weekend went, how my 7.5 milligrams from Red Rock Pharmacy is working. I took my shot on Thursday and today is Monday. And then I'm going to prepare my beef stroganoff, and I will tell you how I'm going to do that. All right, I will see you in a little bit. All right, well, I got my groceries put away, and I am ready to give you my update on how this week is going on my compounded Tirzepatide journey. So last Thursday, I took 7.5 milligrams from the Red Rock vial. Now, if you've been watching, you know I had pre-filled syringes from a compounding pharmacy in New York called Annexia. I didn't feel that they were working like the Tirzepatide I had received from Red Rock. So this past Thursday, I took the 7.5 milligrams. Now, this weekend was kind of busy. We had dinner Friday night with some friends, and then Saturday we drove to Pennsylvania for a wedding. And I really was not feeling the appetite suppression like I had become used to. I mean, it was still there a little bit, but I was able to eat and drink no problem, no side effects, anything like that. So I may have given Annexia Pharmacy a bad rap because I think maybe it was the 7.5 dose. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like it's working for me. So I think on my next dose, I am gonna go up to 8 milligrams and see if that makes a difference. So I will keep you posted. Now, in the meantime, I am going to make my ground beef stroganoff. And what I'm gonna use is a pound of lean ground beef. I thawed this out, I had it in the freezer, and this is the 93% lean ground beef. And what I do is I make 6 ounces of egg noodles just on the stove according to package directions. And then in the meantime, I'm going to brown the ground beef. In the same skillet, I'm going to melt 1/4 cup of butter over medium heat and add 1/4 cup of flour and then whisk continuously for about 2 minutes to create a roux. Then I'm going to gradually pour 1 cup of beef broth into the roux, whisking consistently so I don't form lumps. And then I'm gonna slowly whisk in 1 1/4 cup of the milk. Again, you have to continuously stir it over medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes, and the sauce should become smooth and creamy. Then I'm going to stir in some garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and salt. And then I'm going to reduce the heat to low, and I'm going to add the cooked egg noodles and the browned ground beef to the skillet, stirring until everything is well combined and heated through. And then I'm going to gently stir in 1/4 cup of this light sour cream. And then it should be ready. And like I said, my friend Gina's coming over. We're going to color our hair, so be getting rid of these nice dark roots, and she's gonna eat over. I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, and then I will check back when Gina gets here and I'll see if she liked my recipe. All right, let me get started.
Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah, wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah, wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
Well, all right. So I did sneak a bite of the recipe, and it was absolutely delicious. So Gina's on her way over. I wanted to give you some quick stats about the recipe. It's supposed to make 4 servings. It actually made quite a bit. That pan is extra large. So I'm not sure I'm going to eat a whole quarter of the recipe, but for a quarter of the recipe, it has 662 calories, 41 carbs, 30 grams of protein, and I don't know the Weight Watcher points yet, but I have enough information I should be able to calculate that, and I will list that up here. So the calories will probably be a little bit less and the protein a little bit more. So I'm gonna end this video now. If you liked this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. And I completely forgot my emoji of the day last video. So if you made it to the end of this video, please put an emoji of a cow for beef stroganoff. All right, guys, I will leave you with some scenes. We'll see if Gina liked the recipe, and stay tuned for many more recipes to come. I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time. So Gina, what do you think of my ground beef stroganoff?
Tastes horrible. I hate it. It's awful. Tricky. Very tasty.
All right. Thanks for having dinner with me.
Of course, anytime.